F9 is out of its fucking mind. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. I had heard that this movie is based in zero reality and is so absurd that you believe absolutely nothing that happens. And the people that said this are absolutely right. And funny enough, as I was watching this movie, there were a few parts that kind of made me raise an eyebrow where I was just like, okay now. But shit doesn't decide to go fucking crazy until the last act. And that is where I think it's going to lose some people. The shit that happens at the end of this movie is so insane that I think it might go past the limits of even the most seasoned of fans. But did it go past mine? Honestly, no. I don't know why, but I feel like the people that are going to walk away from this happy have to have some kind of overlap in fandom of the Fast movies and the Transformers movies. There's just so much shit being thrown at you that you kind of just have to submit yourself to people flinging armored trucks off a cliff and into a screaming jet. And this movie is kind of self-aware in that characters literally talk about how indestructible they are. Like there's a scene where Tyrese is literally in a hole, surrounded by guys shooting machine guns at him, and he just picks up an AK off the ground and just lights up everybody. He even talks about how he has fucking bullet holes in his clothes and not a scratch on him. However, unfortunately, when your movie is a complete cartoon, there's going to be some things that tank the quality. Number one, there is no tension in this movie because you do not buy at any second that any character is going to die. As everyone knows by now, Han is back, which means that there is now not one, but two characters who have fucking exploded and then come back to life. So when characters in this movie are just like, oh, this is it, you know, this might be how we go out, you just don't buy a single second of it. And while my boy Justin Lin has finally returned after not directing the last two movies, the writer of the last movies, Chris Morgan, has not returned, and you can feel it. I don't require good writing in a Fast and Furious movie. All I ask is that there isn't bad writing. And this movie is pretty badly written. The plot, especially in the second act, is really messy. Characters just jump around the world in rapid succession, and Kurt Russell isn't helping them in this movie, so how the fuck are they getting around the world so fast? Also, there are a lot of very, very elaborate flashbacks. And I'm not someone who hates flashbacks. I think it's a decent way to help the audience understand character motivation without boring-ass expositional dialogue. But that's kind of the thing. This movie does flashbacks mainly to explain the relationship between Vin Diesel and John Cena, which in itself doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I won't get into that because that's spoilery. But this movie never really explains John Cena's motivation for why he wants to, end the fucking world. Like, I can buy why John Cena hates Vin Diesel, but I have no idea why he's just evil now. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I still enjoy this movie. I don't know, man. I'm just a sucker for absolute bad shit, crazy stuff happening, and I don't care that it's a complete cartoon. I had a huge smile on my face for the entire first and third acts, and that's enough for me to like this movie. Although I will say that it's not as good as 5, 6, 7, or 8, so do with that what you will. B-, not for everyone, but for some people.